So I'm not afraid of the future. I'm excited about it because rainbows only follow storms, brother. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first. There's a difference between being broke and being poor.
Mm-hmm.
Being broke is economic, but being poor is a disabling frame of mind, a depressed condition of our spirit, and we must vow never, ever, ever to be poor again. So wealth is not monetary. Wealth is a mindset. And anybody watching this, understand that 3,000 years before marriage was spiritual and God endowed it with spirituality, marriage was a business. It was a business contract. When you go to the club tonight, hey man, she's fine. Oh, he's so handsome. Oof. What's your name? What's your credit score? I'm joking, but I'm serious.
Off the dribble?
Off the dribble. Because when the breasts drop and the rear end drops and the looks go away, that's your business partner for life. So unless you're just trying to have some fun for a moment, in a relationship is the only time where the math shouldn't work. It should be.
In a relationship is the only time what?
The math should not work.
Math, M-A-T-H.
I like math because it doesn't have an opinion.
Say less.
So if you're not better together, what are you doing? So 2 + 2 should not equal 4. 2 + 2 should equal 6, 8, or 10. It's multiplication, not addition. If who you're with does not make you better, bye, Felicia. Let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have bit you. Bye. You ain't got to go, but you got to get the hell out of here. If you hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be the 10th. So you have got to watch your environment. And the closest thing to you is your partner, your mate. So a giver and a giver is exotic. That's you and me. A giver and a taker is neurotic. And a taker is psychotic. Most relationships.
That shit came from that. That boy came back with the, I ain't even need that one, boy. Man, hey. Chugga, 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 chugga. Rewind. One more time, Mr. John.
A giver and a giver is exotic.
That's it for mating purposes, just so.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. When you meet somebody and you're serious about them, if they're not serious about their credit score, they're not serious about their life. We live in a credit capitalist environment. If they're not serious about the decisions they're making, I don't care how cute you are. You be cute and dumb. Bye. That will fall away. There are no ugly billionaires. There are no ugly centimillionaires. You become successful, that stuff will come to you anyway. Don't stop tripping about it. You want to set yourself up for success. Again, everything you do in your life has to be intentional. So my mother intentionally said to me in Compton and South Central, I love you. You're God's child. You're amazing. There's nothing you can't do. You know I love you, right? Every day, man. You know how powerful it is for a kid to hear from his mother, I love you? Whew. I believed it. So I have many problems. Self-esteem's not one of them. It's okay if you don't like me. I like me. I'm not as good as my compliments. I'm not as bad as my criticisms. I am who I am. You like me, great. You don't like me, still great. It's okay if you don't like me, I like me, as I said earlier. Not 1 ounce of my self-esteem resolves or responds or depends on your acceptance of me. There is a definition of life, and you've got to become it. So that was my first wealth. That was the seeds I was planting in. Here's another lesson for life. I'd rather you respect me and learn to like me than like me and never respect me. These are all fundamental principles that came from that first investor in my life, my mother.
I see a situation here where, you said something where a giver and a giver is exotic.
Oh, you like that part.
I love that. For me, a giver and a giver is exotic.
A giver and a taker is neurotic.
Neurotic.
And a taker is psychotic. And everybody needs to take a moment and look next to you.
Who are you?
Everybody watching this about to mess up a whole bunch of relationships.
It's already messed up.
I told your president on the way in here, who's brilliant, by the way, I told her that she's an eagle surrounded by buzzards and turkeys. In her life, not here. And don't expect everybody to understand you. Eagles don't fly in packs. You've never seen a flock of eagles. Buzzards love packs. Buzzards are low-altitude birds. In fact, buzzards are insecure, so buzzards are always shooting at eagles. They have high confidence and low self-esteem. But I respect a buzzard because at least a buzzard's legit. The buzzards come at you straight. They just player hating, never player congratulating. Always got something negative to say about somebody. You can identify it as long as you know who you are. You can see a buzzard coming. Yeah. But a turkey's the worst kind of bird because the turkey's got wings and can't fly.
Or don't fly.
No, they can't fly. They profiling, trying to be something they are not. That's too many people in our neighborhoods and our communities trying to be something you are not.
Jive turkey, that hit different now.
yeah. I hadn't thought about jive turkey, but yeah, that was
old.
That's old school. That's back in the day. Yeah, exactly. So I just try to keep things really simple. Yeah. I think there's a lot of noise out here. You can get all wrapped up in the noise. My world, my inner world is very quiet. Yeah. I walk through life consciously oblivious of most things around me. You said you meditate. Yeah. You got habits. You keep structure in your life. Man, I'm a very private person living a very public life. So I can be the quietest person in a crowded room. I'm just not trying to have a conversation about how's the weather and who did. You know, wealthy people talk about their ideas. Poor people talk about other people.